Students, as we discussed the data types in last lecture, and we discussed that basically data type gives two information to the compiler. First of all, data type um, will know that what type of value is going to be stored in a variable, and second, that how much space would be reserved for a particular variable or for particular type in memory. So we discussed these things in last lecture. Now let's try to see how can we find out the size of a particular data type. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to include the header files. Okay, hash include IO stream. This is the header file. Preprocessor directive is that is hash include, and then we have to use the namespace, the standard namespace. Okay, as usual, we have to write the main function. Now here, if we are going to if we are going to know the size of an integer data type, you can write integer, size of integer variable, size of integer variable in memory. Okay, memory. So that's equal to how much? That's equal to, for this we have to use uh, size of function, which is size of function int. Okay, this is the built-in function, and then we have to use this thing bytes. So this bytes will be printed as it is. Clear? Now let's try to save and run this program. Data types or dt save. See, let's try to compile the code. Now you can see size of integer variable in memory is how much? You can see this is the 4 bytes. Okay, 4 bytes will be reserved for integer type variable in memory. Okay, when you declare a variable of type int or int, um, it's going to take 4 bytes in memory. Clear? Similarly, if let's see this time we are going to write size of short. Okay, size of short variable in memory. Let's see how much size is reserved for the short variable. So short, you have to write the data type. Okay, and then you have to put this in order to be more accurate, you have to put these bytes, and you have to enclose them in double quotation. So this is the main function, size of short. Now let's try to run this program and see. You can see the size of short variable in memory, that is how much? That is 2 bytes. Clear? So this way you can even find out the size of the long, okay, which is again uh, size of long integer, long integer in memory. Size of long integer in memory. So let's try to see this thing here. Size of long, and that is how much bytes? Let's see the result. End line, and now we have to compile the code again and see the result. You can see size of long integer, sorry, it should be, yeah, size of long integer in memory is how much it is? That's equal to 4 bytes. Clear? So this way you can also find out the size of like, let's try to uh, see the other sizes of size of unsigned integer, unsigned integer in memory. Size of unsigned int and end line. This is basically end line manipulator. Let's try to run this program Now you can see 4 bytes. Okay, let's try to put that mm, string here, a simple message, so that we know that how much space will be reserved for unsigned integer. Now you can see we have size of integer variable in memory is 4 bytes, size of unsigned integer in memory, that's equal to 4 bytes. Clear? So the same way you can write the size of unsigned long as well. Size of unsigned long, clear, in memory. Size of unsigned long, and we have to put this in double quotation like this. So let's try to run this program one more time. Okay, you can see size of unsigned long in memory, that is again 4 bytes. So this way you can find out the size um, which the compiler is going to occupy for a particular type variable. Okay, like the integer type variable is going to take 4 bytes, unsigned integer is going to take 4 bytes, short is going to take 2 bytes, again the long integer is going to take 4 bytes, and unsigned long memory, that is going to take 4 bytes. So I hope that you like this video. Thank you very much for watching the video.